What is up, Bulldog Nation? Checking in this week with episode 68, season 2, episode 27. You are
Micah Harris.
I'm Matt Tanner. We're the host for the Doghouse. Thanks for listening again this week. And
It's been a year since you announced me as the guest, as the co-host on the
new happy anniversary.
It was May the 4th. Is when May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. That's right. We are 1 year in now. 60, so this episode 68, so we're 53, 54 episodes, something like that we've done together. It's been a great year. I didn't even realize that time had gotten away from me. I didn't realize.
I think we didn't record for a couple more weeks, but I think when you announced me on Facebook was a year ago yesterday, May 4th.
Okay.
We're recording on the 5th.
Today we're recording on the 5th. We've already recorded this week's show a couple of days ago, well, actually Sunday night, May 3rd. Yeah, May 3rd. And so this, when you get this will be out this week. It'll be seamless. You'll never even know. So,
other than us just telling you.
Right. Yeah, you wouldn't know otherwise. But yeah, thank you, Micah. Thanks for being the host for a full year.
Well, it's been my pleasure.
Absolutely.
And thank you for having me.
Sure, absolutely. You've helped make this show. A couple other things, cleaning out stuff. I've got a basketball signed by this year's team. It would be, if you're looking at it, would be on your left. The one on the right was from, I believe, 2016. Let's see. Yeah, 2016, I think, is that one. I need to check some names on there to verify that. But got 2 basketballs. I've got one more of those cubes, and I hadn't put them in there yet. So I won't be able to get both basketballs in there. It's 1 basketball per cube, but maybe we'll get another one. So there's some little more swag out tonight that you can see. And glad to have that out there. Let's get into our mentioning our partners, Mercy Phoenix, healthcare staffing, not just for EMTs and EMSs. There's LPNs, RNs, all
CNAs.
sorts of CNAs, all the alphabet soup of healthcare. Yeah, healthcare staffing folks, our healthcare employment.
I guess I was wondering if they staff like PAs and stuff like that, or nurse practitioners and stuff.
I don't know the answer to that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, possibly they could. I don't. I think EMTs are mainly what he does, but they can do others, and I think that they have done others. Right. So I think that's their MO. Their MO, exactly. And they will provide that solution to you in case you need, or in case that you need that. But they provide jobs by filling those positions to fill for companies that need that solution. So they're always looking to hire. They've got spots that they're filling. I know Jody said again they picked up some more jobs that they will be looking to fill folks with, and so they are
constantly growing
and looking to hire people. And as you talked about, we talk about this each week typically. He's advertised some stuff at up to $40 an hour or $42 an hour, whatever it was. Plus,
with some per diem,
some housing stipend. I don't want to get into all that, but all that's out there.
If you're interested in it, go to their Facebook page, and you could reach out to them on there, or you could email them, right? You can
go on their website, mercyphoenix.com, but it's MERCI Phoenix. And you can go there, and I think there's a contact us deal, and it's a thing to fill out. And then when you hit it, it sends an email to Jody, and Jody Cheney or Tucker may get it. I'm not sure exactly who gets it, but yes, they will get that information.
And that would be either whether you're wanting to talk about going to work, or looking to fill, like, I guess, a healthcare need.
Yes, exactly. Yes, that you could use them for use their services. That is correct. Also, our other outstanding partner, Green Grass Guys, D. Bizzle, David Bizzle. They are your turf management specialist. They have done just unbelievable work on very public things here in town. The baseball fields, both the junior high baseball field and the varsity baseball field, which is at VFW. The junior high field is at the complex, what I term the Junior Babe Ruth field. Yeah, it's there. They've done the soccer field. They will be doing the football field. for this
The
fall.
football field's already looking good.
Oh yeah. That Bermuda is now starting to come out, or it will start to come out as
It's out.
as it start. Well, it's going as it starts to really get hot. That's when it really takes off during the summer. That loves the heat. The Bermuda does, and so that's what they'll keep that looking terrific and ready for the season. School is out. Heck, it's out next week.
Next week.
I think
a week from today. When's
graduation is next Tuesday. Right,
Yeah.
right. Charleston gets out this week, right?
I think they graduate Friday night.
Yeah. Sikeston will graduate on Tuesday, and so another year down, man. And they'll roll right into summer workouts. I know Coach Hollifield, football, certainly, they'll be doing their summer stuff. And I think
I've seen they've been doing some, I think they've been working out on Sunday afternoons.
you said that.
I mean,
You said that. I
actually drove by the other day and they were out there.
I wasn't.
Looked like quite a few kids.
Good. I was not aware that they do that, but and Coach Hollifield, they'll have summer basketball starting up probably
By the end of May, probably.
at least. Yeah. He told me a date the other day.
They have the River Bends. Or
Rib City.
The
Rib City stuff coming up. Yep. They'll play over there 3 or 4 times. I think they're going to go to Dyersburg and play once or twice. Then they have just dates where they come in and play scrimmage stuff and work on stuff. And you get so many days of contact.
Right.
I think 20 or 25, I forget the number, but you get so many days of contact, summer contact with your kids. Mm. And then they'll have, which I don't understand it, and I'm not an expert on it, but they have what they call dead week. Yeah. And so they'll have dead week like the week before fall season starts.
And football does it too.
No, it's for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't have any more open gyms or whatever during the summer on that last week, that week before the season.
And I think
starts.
that probably is kind of just making sure that kids are still getting a little downtime with their family. You know what I mean? Like in case family planning, all those things.
Right,
so
right.
I see the purpose for it.
Sure.
I mean,
June and July will be busy with those two activities, not even counting summer baseball.
Baseball or all the others.
Right.
I mean,
right.
Pretty well all sports have some kind of
I'm
volleyball
sure,
be big. In
soccer. I know they have stuff too in the summer. So yeah, this is the
softball.
Time. Yeah, because we play fall softball, so I'm sure they'll be doing stuff too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
That's the only one I don't think really does anything is track.
Right. Well, they just got done with their season. Right. Yeah.
Mm.
I would say that they don't, but I don't think so. But anyway, all that stuff's coming up. Said all that to say this. D's been working on the fields. He's had the soccer fields looking great, by the way. He does terrific stuff, and they will help you at your house. They've got my yard looking.
Man, I didn't think your yard could get any greener.
It is dark hunter green right now. Yes,
man, it's.
Of course, it's raining today, and it needed it. It was. I thought I'm gonna have to turn on the irrigation, but I haven't yet. We've got just enough rain after they fertilized it to kick it along. Otherwise, it'll start to burn it up if you don't get water on it. But it's looking great. They do several banks in town. That grass always looks great. So I highly recommend them from a very satisfied customer of theirs as well. Shout outs again, like we normally do. Give shout out to Luke. Does all of our graphics. And again, he was a co-host a couple of weeks ago when we had Perry on. Shout out to Erin for just giving us the time down here and getting out of her hair, I suppose. And Justin, our general counsel and
general nuisance.
He had a response to me I shan't say on the air when it was.
He didn't say nothing to me today.
No, I know. Well, he probably wouldn't. He just wants to give me grief more than anything. Thanks for his help. Shout out to Tucker Cheney for his help with his YouTube and video editing. Derek James, Brian James for all their for all their stats and stories and background information and everything that kind of goes with that. They're very, very knowledgeable in that area and always provide a lot of context to Bulldog sports, and not only Bulldog sports, again, kind of Southeast Missouri sports as well. Certainly last but not least, Tyler Anderson, Twisted Arrow Woodworking, for a cool sign on the wall. And showed Micah around a little bit. You can't see it behind the camera, but we've got a closet. I was trying to think of a different word, but a closet kind of behind here that we've got cleaned out, and we're slowly beginning the process. We'll be moving our podcast room down a couple of doors in the same house, but we're going to move it down, and we'll have to start that construction. It shouldn't be a big, long deal, but
I want to give a little shout out to Dr. Ken Holloway again.
Yeah.
I seen him out yesterday at Lowe's representing us with the swag.
The Barker.
Him and his wife both had it on. They were
just unbelievable people. Precious, very nice, very kind, very genuine, godly people, and some of the best people you'd ever want to meet. And they love all things Sikeston, and they are proud to be from here. And that's one of the many reasons why we love them.
I just thought it was cool that they were
absolutely repping. Because when we gave him a shirt, he's like, you better give her one too. I'm like, gotcha. Because she'll want one too. Don't forget to like, follow, share, review, all of the above, and even some on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Please, our followers on Facebook, 1,000. It was 1,024. I'll just check.
My.
Yeah, I'll check real quick.
We're going to thank the Biles twins for that.
I'm telling you. Yeah, our current guest on this week. Let me see here. Taking me a minute. Sorry. 1,026. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for following us. Thank you very much
for just taking the time out to hit our page.
Yes.
Meaning that our content is being heard and people enjoy it.
So. Correct. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate it. Thank you. And you can catch our podcast on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, FM player, I think, and there's a whole host of them, again, that I never remember, but those are typically the main ones. And you can also listen to our podcast on our website, which is thedoghouse.buzzsprout.com. There's an embedded player on there, and you can listen to previous episodes as well. And I thought I was going to get the video loaded on Apple this week with the Biles twins, and I still may yet, but I had to go in on Buzzsprout and fill out some stuff and then submit it to Apple, and then they have to approve you. And I thought it was just like I signed up and you did it. I haven't gotten that back from them yet, and so I'm waiting. If I can get that uploaded to Apple, I'll get that uploaded. If not, hopefully that'll start with this.
Some of those have like precursors of like how many episodes you've done and different stuff like that.
You can, and it's different. I don't know exactly how Apple does it. And we've got 2 Apple streams. I think we've got 2 Spotify streams from before, from the previous podcast. Yeah, and it can be kind of confusing, but it loads to both of them, so we'll just keep rolling with it. Yep. I've tried to get them to combine them, and they haven't, so I'm just going to move on. So, but there is one of the Apple podcasts that has everything back to the first episode, which I'm glad, because in the transition, some of those archived footages were lost, but now it's at least archived there. I can go back and I can't really do anything with it, but I can go back and get it. But again, you can listen to those on our Doghouse website page. It's thedoghouse.buzzsprout.com. You can send us an email at doghouse.sikeston@gmail.com if you want to get in touch with us, or if you want to send us a message or comments on what you would like to hear, people you'd like to hear, things you'd like for us to talk about. We're always open to things like that. Doesn't mean we can always do it, depending on time, context, guests, schedules, kind of all the above. We may not be able to meet everything, but we're always open for
suggestions.
Exactly.
Recommendations. I mean, like, we've taken recommendations of a couple of people to.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. We sure have. And again, we've still got swag available. If you're interested in that, let us know. And if you're interested in partnering with us, we would love to have you as a partner. And since I'm going to mention that, I think I'll mention our newest partner again, the Bunker 365. It's the golf simulator. There's 2 TrackMan golf simulators. They're located in the I'll call it the Buffalo Wild Wings Retail Plaza, kind of behind the bank where I work, First State Community Bank. It's about straight behind it. And you it's a membership, and there's different levels, and you can choose which one makes sense for you, number of hours, and they give you a code once you go in, and they get you all signed up. You use an app, and you go in and you book time on there, and then it gives you a code to get in the door. There doesn't have to be anybody there. I've been in several times, and it's just me in there by myself. They've got 2 machines where 2 people can play. I mean, I could bring in 4 people and we could play on that. If you're going to play a course, you can go in there and practice. You can go play golf. There's games on there. There's targets you can hit to, kind of the whole shoot match. It's really cool. I highly recommend it. They're a proud partner with us. And again, their values and things line up with what we're trying to do as well. We're trying to, rising tide lifts all boats, right?
Yes.
And that's part of, that's who we are, and that's what we want to portray. They are part of that as well, and we're very proud to have them as a partner. You also, if your eyeballs are good enough and you notice on our video, on the YouTube video for this week, you will see our 5th or a new
mic
stand, tripod, kind of in the back, headset in the corner. And so this week, this episode that's coming up with F3, it's fitness, fellowship, faith. You'll hear from those guys. You will hear from Gummy, Khakis,
Slip and Slide.
Slip and Slide, that's right. You'll understand more about those names once you get in there. Everybody gets a nickname. It's kind of a neat deal. Really cool program. It just got off the ground here in Sikeston. Micah has gone to this. He's part of that. I was going to start. I haven't had a chance to. We're going to be out of town for a few days, and so I plan on trying to start maybe next week.
It was tough getting up, but I did it.
Once you do, it
was worth it.
Yeah, exactly. And so, listen, stick around, listen to this. Again, let me go back to that real quick. I got off subject here. That's the 5th mic on here. We can add up to 3 more, so we can have up to 8 people, and I guess Micah and me and 6 guests.
It'll be 6 guests,
yeah. And we've got the equipment as well. It's actually in our nice new organized closet now, and so we can add more. And when we move our room down to our final home of our podcast room, we'll probably have a little bit different setup how we do mics. I'm just not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. But listen, stick around.
You want to share kind of Sikeston? That's some big news this week with Dontrez.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We can talk about that.
I mean, I'd had word that he was going to visit UNLV last week. And,
we did. You did. Yeah, you sure did.
And come out. I think it's a Monday morning or Sunday. It's like Sunday, I think. So when it come out Sunday afternoon that he had committed to play at UNLV. So
yeah, congratulations.
Got to run and red. We're back in the red and black.
That's right. Congratulations to Dontrez Williams for signing with UNLV. He's committed there.
Hard work.
It is. It's a lot of hard work.
And he's dedicated.
He is. Congratulations to him. I hope it continues to grow for him and push him to higher heights. And we're very proud of him, representing Sikeston, representing Bulldog Nation, representing his family, most importantly. And I know his family's very proud of him.
The family was there, from what I understand.
Okay. Yeah, Michael works with his mother, so he has some...
Onethia's very proud of him.
Of course. And she has every reason to be. Absolutely. She should be very proud of him. We are very proud of him, too. So, yes, thank you for that. Big news from Dontrez. So, with that being said, stick with us. Check out the show that's coming next, and we will be right back after the break. Hey, thanks for sticking with us after the break. Today we have our guest from F3, and Micah is actually the one that is, I guess, out of you and me that have been involved.
Yeah, well, one of our guests today works with my wife and kind of introduced her to it, and she's kind of introduced me to it.
So you can blame her, right?
Yeah, but I enjoy it. I mean, like I think
pain sounds enjoyable, Micah. Mm-hmm. It really does.
Speaking of, I mean, like I adapt what they do. I mean, like I'm gonna be honest with you. My health is not the best, but I will show up.
That's part of it.
Hey,
that's a big part of it.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, so without further ado, let's introduce these guys real quick. Let me read the intro on them. Today on the Doghouse, we're talking with the guys behind F3 Sikeston. I guess that's what you're calling it, right?
Yes,
F3
sir.
F3 Sikeston.
It's called the Forge, isn't it?
It's the
Yeah.
Forge Sikeston.
The
Yes.
Forge.
The Forge?
The Forge?
Yes.
The Forge Sikeston. Okay. A new group. The F3 stands for Fitness, Fellowship, and Faith. It's more than early morning outdoor workouts and sore muscles. F3 is about men showing up for each other, building accountability, growing in faith, and becoming stronger leaders in their homes and community. We'll talk about how F3 got started in Sikeston, why it matters, and what they hope it becomes. Welcome to the Doghouse,
Welcome
guys.
to the Doghouse.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, all right, now we're back.
I think
There we are.
Yeah, sorry about that.
you need a note.
Well, yeah, I see it here.
Okay.
Sometimes when this cursor is not moved off the button after I click it, I hit it again and it stopped the whole thing. So we're good. So we have Jimmy, Blair, and Jesse,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
and two guys. Well, Jimmy. You went to Charleston.
I went to Charleston, graduated in 2008.
We won't hold that against you.
No.
Please do.
Micah's from Charleston, so we hold that against him all the time.
Yeah, C made me. Charleston.
See, mate.
You can't get the C out of me.
Blair's a Sikeston guy. Blair
Yes, sir.
Bohannon. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
his family's had a long history in our town. And Jesse, you're from Dexter, correct? Or-
I go to the Dexter F3, but I'm from Bloomfield.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. So, guys, tell us how this got here. Who, one of you, I assume, is
Yeah.
the genesis of this project here in Sikeston, or how did that work?
It was, so Taylor Jarrell, shout out, he started the one, I believe he started
Yeah, in Dexter, yeah.
Yeah, so he started one in Dexter, and he sent me an email and called me about it. I was like, hey, it's a workout group that wakes up at 5 a.m. So I was like, hey, I'm not.
not your guy.
Oh for 2.
Hey,
That's not my
See
thing.
if I can find somebody else to help you.
I was like 5.
That's usually the first answer you get too when
Yeah.
you talk to somebody about it. Oh, I'm not that early.
Not that early.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, man, not your guy. So I'm not going to lie. He sent me an email, and if he hears this, he'll probably, but it sat in I favorited it, which is how I make sure I work all the emails, but it sat there for probably a month. He may have to, and then finally we have a men's group that meets on Wednesdays, and I just felt God kind of being like, hey, just talk about it. And I was like, hey, I got this email. I don't think it's my thing, but maybe.
Like, you probably won't want to even
You-
do this. Yeah.
I was like working out at 5 a.m. And then I brought it up, and Jimmy was like jumped at it. He felt like God had been calling him to do something like that.
Wow.
Which is perfect because so I was just kind of the cutoff man for it to get it to Jimmy, and then Jimmy ran with it. So
And how did you get to? Did you know this organization? Did you have it? I know it's nationwide, but did you have experience with it somewhere else, and then brought in Jesse, kind of thing, or how did that work?
No, so like Blair said, we have that worship thing on Wednesdays, and anytime we do that, it starts at 6.
yeah,
So I was waking up at 4:30 to go to the gym, so I showed up in my gym clothes, and that's how he told me about it. And I didn't know much about it. He told me just enough to intrigue me, and then I went home, I Googled it, and eventually I started, jumping into the Dexter workouts, and
Okay.
then that's when it kind of transpired.
Okay, so you had some. So you would drive to Dexter then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
I would not.
Yeah.
It's
Make it
early
clear.
morning.
And then Jesse, are you kind of leading that one over there, or helping lead, or?
So I had just started when, shortly before, I think, Jimmy started coming.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wasn't there for very long, but eventually, Nose Job, the guy who invited me, we should probably mention we all get nicknames.
I was like, we've got nicknames here, and we got Niner, that's what we call him, and all kinds of stuff. So, go ahead, we'll get to that too.
But he had invited me, and then around sometime in a little after February, he was actually stepping down from his SLT position, and he offered it to me. I hadn't been there very long. but
SLT.
Small leadership team.
Oh,
And
okay.
so-
Sorry.
Yeah, so these two are on the ones for Sikeston,
Yes.
and I'm on the one for Dexter.
Oh, all right.
And just the acronyms everywhere.
Yeah,
There is.
That's why. If I say, "Hey, what is this?"
Yeah, and I'll have to say, "Hey, I didn't know what SLT meant." We're still, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
I can agree that there's a lot of acronyms, a lot of like stuff, and you're like, oh, what language are they speaking?
Yeah.
But it is fun. I mean, not only fun, but it's encouraging.
It is.
I mean, like, to,
I think the coolest part about it, and not to skip, but like when you go to do a workout, I think a lot of times it can scare people of like different levels. Like Jimmy runs circles around me, but I don't feel the pressure of needing to. It's about doing something tough and doing it together.
I mean, like the first time I went, I mean, like I was struggling.
Yeah, I about threw up.
Yeah, and I mean, like I
Well,
was.
it sounds like that's his modus operandi over there.
Yeah.
Trying to make people throw up. So it sounded like it worked.
Yeah,
If Jimmy doesn't see me
but I
about to vomit,
But
he
I,
didn't
there
do his
wasn't
job.
like 2 seconds that went by without somebody tapping me on the back or like giving me knuckles or high fives or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
good job. You know, what I mean, to do it's very welcoming.
It is.
That's what I don't want people to like. I know going to work out, but even somebody like me that's nowhere near shape to do things, it was very welcoming.
Yeah. And
So-
one of the sorry.
No, go ahead.
And one of the things that we always say is modify the exercise, don't modify the effort. So if you're if you're wanting to come in, any level, any like ability level, like as long as you're putting in effort, like all the guys, like we can see the effort that you're putting in, and we always appreciate it.
I see.
So, and we're always very understanding if you have to modify an exercise. There's plenty of exercises I have to modify. We were talking about bear crawls earlier. Every time I do them, they slowly turn into baby crawls.
And I've said this joke a lot, but they're Blair crawls. I just get on all fours and just crawl. Everyone else is actually doing.
So a bear crawl is you're
You're actually
all four, but everything's off
Yeah.
the ground
And
except
then me,
for the
I'm-
4 piece. Yeah.
just on all fours. But it's just the main thing is the effort. I just keep moving.
Right.
So
Right. So we've kind of talked around this. So what is F3 just like in non-acronym language?
So F3 in non-acronym language, it's really designed. We work out obviously, but it's designed more so to develop leaders in the community.
Okay.
That's the big picture. It stands for, like you said, fitness, fellowship, and faith. And it's a group of guys. There's no 18 is the minimum age. There's no cutoff. We've got guys that are 62, 66, I think I saw the other day.
Yeah.
We just get together. We build each other up. We try to improve. The workout is obviously an aspect of it, but here in Sikeston, we're really trying to focus on the fellowship.
Okay.
Like how can we build each other up? How can we, work out on Saturday morning and then go help this guy move his house right after?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
so
really
that's what you did Saturday?
That's what he did.
I did.
Oh,
yeah.
geez.
So-
Shout out to Shell.
And sorry. I was going to say sometimes the workout is the easiest way to get men in, but the fellowship is what's going to like keep a
Keep you.
lot of them. Because a lot, I feel like from what I've seen, a lot of men kind of don't realize what they're missing until they get into F3 and they're like, oh man, this is great. Like I've been needing this.
Yeah, I told my wife the first time we went, I said, I've never hated something so much, but being so excited to go back the next week. Which
Really?
is because I'm not a workout guy, and it was brutal. And when I got done, I wanted to punch Jimmy. I was just like, he told me going in, he's like, it's the first one, we'll keep it easy. It was not,
Listen,
but
I'm not getting up at 5 in the for nothing.
yeah,
It's gonna be
I can
That's
attest.
obvious.
I can, and so, but we get done, and then the fellowship of doing something hard, and then it's doing something hard with other
Kind of like the
men.
brotherhood of
the
it.
brotherhood
right?
of it,
Okay.
and then we have coffee afterwards. And normally, you get on the workout, you rush home. We were there till we got done. Went from 6 to 7. I was there till like 8:15 the first time, just having coffee and talking about stuff. So
What's from 6 to 7? The fellowship part?
the
The
workout
workout.
part.
workout.
Oh, I thought it was 5.
It is on Tuesdays.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah, we've done it. We're kind of free. They give us the freedom to kind of lead how we do things.
Okay.
And we're getting the feelers out a couple of months ago. Not everybody can come on a Thursday. Not everybody can come on a Tuesday. So we decided we would do Tuesdays at 5 to keep that staple, but then on Saturdays at 6.
Okay.
A little bit later, more people will show up.
Okay.
And it's working out pretty good.
Is it,
Yeah.
and it, is it an hour? Is that how you design that?
It's 45 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's 45
It's
minutes, and then the circle of the
Circle of Trust.
circle of trust is usually about 10 to 15 minutes.
Is that the faith part? Where
Yes,
you're,
sir.
and it's. I was reading up on this too after Mike had been talking about it, and I went to the website. It's not for Baptist. I mean, it's for anybody, right? It's anybody of faith. It's not Catholics or whatever.
Right.
It's
F3's their definition is it's not any specific religion.
Right.
Right. I mean, obviously, I'm a Christian, and so that's kind of what we talk about a lot. But we want everyone to come.
Right.
You know, it's just mainly for men to grow together. Walking through the world by yourself can be tough, and so for me, a lot of it's having men of the same mindset and just being able to lean on them. Mm-hmm. We're struggling. I've got 4 or 5 group chats, different people in it, and then we struggle with the same things. We'll talk about it, and then we show up on Saturdays, do something terrible. Thank you, Jimmy.
It's not terrible.
And then it's not. If I can do it, 99.99% of people can do it. So, but then just to bond together and push through life together. So.
And to clarify, it's not necessarily like you hear the word faith, you think of Jesus Christ.
Right.
It's more so faith in your community, faith in your brothers, just overall the word faith.
okay.
Everybody's going to have their own meaning to the word faith at any given time of the week.
Okay.
This week it may be Christ. This week it may be your brothers. It just depends on the person.
Okay. Okay. Hope almost as well.
Yes.
I got you.
Could be.
Okay. Okay. Well, you told us how you got the email. What?
Yes, sir.
How did you, or maybe Jesse, how did you know Sikeston would work, or do you? Is that part of the faith part of it, that you just show up and?
The way it worked, I felt like it was, for me, and then for me, it was God, because Taylor sent it to me, and immediately, I'll be honest, I was like, this is not something I'm doing. And then when Jimmy ran with it, and then, quite frankly, in a nice way.
Now, did you already know Jimmy before this? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
We've gone to church together and in Bible study and all that. So.
Okay, so Jesse comes over from Dexter. Dexter has one of these, correct?
Yeah, Dexter has one, and then I actually met Jimmy when he started coming to Dexter's to kind of start checking it out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you did some reconnaissance, essentially.
Exactly, yeah. I didn't, obviously something like this, I didn't really know much about. I wanted to get a feel for it first.
Sure.
So I took the, opportunity to wake up at 3:50 in the morning to then drive to Dexter, do that. And I did that for a few weeks, and then I started reaching out to Blair, to some other guys in our group. Hey, this is what's going on. I need at least 3 solid people to help me get this going.
Okay. Talk about that.
Yeah.
You mentioned that a while ago.
So F3, obviously it's the fitness, fellowship, faith. To start it, you have to have at least 3 solid people. One guy kind of in charge of the fitness, me. You're welcome. One
Maybe
guy,
y'all need to switch.
and we'll get into that here in a little while.
Okay.
One guy in charge of the fellowship, which is Blair, and then faith, somebody who's real good with the word in our group, and that's Shell.
But also, we need to shout out Noah Mason, because we needed 4, and Noah does as much as any.
Noah's our all-around guy.
Yeah,
he does
great
everything.
guy.
Blair can't be here; he can cover his. If I can't be here, he can cover mine.
And quite frankly, it is 3 different definitions, but we're really just working as one. We have a group chat where we talk about everything of what we're trying to accomplish that week. But yeah, Noah's awesome.
Yeah, and that's the SLT we were talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
So it kind of started, just with us 4. We've known each other through church groups.
Yeah.
And then just getting the feel for it. Like I said, we started at the church, talked to our friends. Hey, you hear people talk about, hey, I wish we had something like this. I wish we had something like this. Did we know it was going to work? No. We just kind of trust God.
Right. No, that's, I guess, so you have faith that it will work, that if you put in the work, that it's almost like who'll show up, or that they will show up, right?
Exactly.
Sort of, you build it, they will come. You've got Micah coming now.
Yeah.
What's a normal, like a Saturday or Tuesday, I guess? Are there
I think
more
last Saturday, before, because this Saturday was launched.
Special, right.
The weekend before, I think we had 8 or 9.
Yeah. I think the first week we had 14.
Yeah, I think we're cruising about 10 to 12 right now.
Okay. Is that normal for a new group, or do you know?
I got no
don't
idea.
know.
What does Dexter look like?
Dexter is usually somewhere from 6 to maybe 11.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's pretty cool. I'll be honest. I think we had accepted that we just were gonna. It might just be us. We might show up and it might just be 4 or 5 people that have just come out. It's really cool, and then to be here now, it's kind of crazy. But
now, usually, I mean, like
Now, how'd you hear about this?
my wife,
Oh yeah, duh,
that's how we all hear about things.
Right, exactly.
Jesse,
Yeah.
my wife.
I work with his wife, and I was like, hey, you know, I do this to like literally everybody I work with. I'm like, hey, so since I work with women, I'm always just like, hey, you got a husband? Have you heard about F3? Are you interested in getting him fit?
Right.
Like,
I love it.
yeah.
And Becky, my sister, immediately said, "Yes, Micah, you're going."
Matter of fact, I think the first time I seen it, she had shared, I guess maybe one of y'all's posts or something.
Yeah.
About the launch of the Forge or Sikeston F3, and I kind of was in. I read it, and then we started talking about the podcast, and I was like, if I'm gonna ask these guys to come on a podcast, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Are you guilting me into this now?
Yeah, I think so.
I see where he's going with this. I'm on to him now. I see where he's headed with this.
I just thought maybe if I was going to do it, I'd do a little homework. You know? and I enjoy it. I do. I tell you what, it's hard to get up on Saturday morning at 6, but you know
it
what?
makes the rest of your day just, awesome, because and like you said, make this will be. I think they said last week, this will probably be the worst thing to do all day. I was like, probably. No doubt. No doubt.
And you know, like, I like the idea of, like, they have an app that they use. It's kind of like a group app that you can check in to say if you're going to be there or not. Yeah. So they get a kind of head count of.
So you kind of know going in. Okay.
Yeah. Well, and it's like you said, Michael, like, there's no, I think the cool part for me is showing up out of shape, the first time, the first workout you do after years of not putting your body for is terrifying. It can be, but there was no pressure. I felt that immediately. It's do what you need to do, like you said, maximize the effort, and so don't modify your workout, but maximize the effort. And so just doing what you can do and just getting better. That's what it's about.
And so there's no cost, correct?
No.
I mean, there's no monthly fees or dues.
Your time.
Your
Just
time.
lose sleep. That's it.
Right, right. Monetarily, I guess I should say. Yeah, there's a cost. If you're about to throw up, there is a cost.
There's no cost. The staple that we use is we call it a coupon. It's a cinder block, a typical cinder block. Anybody new that comes in, we have extras always on standby. We give you the coupon. We provide the coffee and the snacks after. We just want you for your time, and we want you to try to enjoy your time. That's really it.
Yeah, you can do anything for 45 minutes.
I think so.
I
think so. And like I said, it sets the tone for the entire day.
Yeah, it does.
But free is one of our core principles. We've got 5 of them.
Yeah,
so
please.
We've got free, open to all men. It's held outdoors, rain or shine, hot or cold.
I can attest.
I think the first morning I was there, it was raining.
I can attest.
It was pouring.
Peer-led in a rotating fashion by members. This basically means, hey, you've started going. Eventually, you're going to be expected to lead. You're expected to queue, as we call it.
Q.
Yeah,
like QUE or the letter Q.
The letter Q. I do not know what it stands for.
I'm not sure anyone does, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But eventually, and that was terrifying the very first time I did it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The very first time I did, I queued. I was really freaked out, but the guys are so great about it.
That's part of the leadership growth, though, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, and the guys are so great about it. They're so supportive, and it's so amazing because they know you can do it. And they're there every step of the way of like, hey, I don't know if this workout is like, it's your first time planning a full workout, but you have people to lean on, and they will help you with that, and it's really amazing.
Yeah.
And then the 5th one always ends in a circle of trust.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's the
faith part.
That's the component.
My favorite part.
Yeah.
The fellowship part, the faith part. So the good thing about those core values, especially the peer-led in a rotating fashion, if you don't like how tough I make it, you should take charge.
And
step up and lead.
And it's pretty amazing because you see so much of people's personalities in how they structure workouts. We were talking earlier, but Boomer, one of our guys, all of his workouts are very mobility based.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's the first one I had was with Boomer.
Yeah.
You know, going in there, just get ready to do some
You're going to
weird
stretch and some
Now,
dynamic
somebody does
stretches.
shoulders a lot. Like, was it
That's Taylor.
Taylor?
Yeah, that's
So-
a greenspan.
I got to know the nicknames. Is that a thing with F3?
Yes.
So do you give yourself a nickname,
No.
or do
No.
you just?
Oh, I wish.
No. So when you first started F3, you are what is called an FNG, a friendly new guy. And
Okay.
and
Thinking some other things to go with that, but
Yeah.
okay. FNG.
luckily it stands for friendly new guy.
Right. Luckily, fortunately,
But
we have a family-friendly show. Let's keep it
yeah, exactly.
PG.
And these are names. He's going to cover it. These are names that you can scream across a parking lot.
Oh,
a,
all
church,
right.
a church parking lot.
Okay,
Yeah,
there
but they're
we go.
also humbling. You don't want anything too
Oh,
cool.
Lord. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if somebody in the group gets a cool nickname, there's going to be complaints because everybody else has.
For the record, I have fought for cool nicknames. I have been vetoed on.
You've
every
been
count.
vetoed. So I know we got Niner.
Yeah.
Slip and slide.
Slip and slide. I assume you have trouble keeping your balance.
Not at all, but the name is starting to build on itself. So
Now is it self-fulfilling kind of thing?
it
that
is
what I'm
now.
hearing?
Yeah. So it's again sometimes
Usually
it's
they
names-
ask you a little story about yourself.
Sometimes
Yes.
it's names we don't like, and they asked me, embarrassing stories, and I'm not one that gets embarrassed too easily. So the most recent thing I had was I was working out at the YMCA. The lid came off the water bottle. I fell trying to pick it up. I got up, I fell again, so that's how I got slip and slide.
Okay.
But now
There we go.
it just seems that strategically, the way my water bottle is sitting or something, people tend to slip over my things.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your nickname, Blair?
See, I threw a fit before I got there, and luckily they had some grace for me. Mine's Khakis because I work for State Farm as an agent. But for me, I threw a fit. If you complain enough, sometimes it won't be all bad. They were grace. They had a lot of grace for me. So.
Khakis.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I am Gummy.
Gummy. Oh, well, I heard you saying Khakis and Gummy and slip and slide, and I'm like, who is he talking about?
Yeah, eventually you get to a point where you really don't know anybody's name.
Yeah.
I didn't know his name was Jesse.
Yeah. I didn't know
Gummy?
his name was Jimmy.
Gummy.
Yeah.
You like gummy bears?
Nope.
It's got. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. It's humbling.
Yeah.
So they were asking for my embarrassing story, and the only thing I could think of is one time, only ever one time, I tried a weed gummy.
Oh no!
And
You can cut this part out.
yeah,
It's good.
It's
legal now.
yeah. And literally my only experience with drugs, I just went straight to a weed gummy, and I was like, oh, this will help me relax, help me sleep. I got to a point where like, you know how in like a video game, if it like lags, you like skip frames. I felt like I was doing that, where I was like I was moving, but like there was no in between. I was just there.
Did you sleep well?
No.
Okay.
I spent the entire time like,
Paranoid.
yeah, and like if I stop focusing on my breathing, I'm gonna stop breathing.
You mean an involuntary movement
Yeah.
suddenly became voluntary?
Yeah, exactly. Everything got flipped, but yeah.
Gummy.
So yeah,
I do like the idea of it, though. The humbling part of it, that's part of what we're doing. You're doing something that's really tough. For me, it's humbling to go out there every day and watch people do things a lot better, because I don't like being bad at things. I just don't.
Right.
Like, I like
Right.
being good at what I do, but I'm
Right.
not. And so part of the name being humbling, I do like.
yeah.
Keeps you understanding why you're going.
And mine's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Like I got 9 fingers.
We call him Uncle Niner.
Uncle Nine.
That's what that came up. That's been
That was like 2 days after I lost my finger.
hey,
That's a little. Is that too soon?
too soon.
Too
That's what we always say.
They
Too soon?
asked
We're
me
like,
that.
no, it's not.
Hey, ripping a Band-Aid off.
Our general counsel, Justin, my brother-in-law, his brother, we were doing Festivus. I think we talked about this upstairs, and like literally, it was. I think that I lost my finger on the 15th of December, and that was the 21st, so 6 days. And he's like, and he
plenty of time to
he
heal.
He says something about Niner, and he goes, "Is that too soon?" I was like, you should have thought about that before you said it. But anyway, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm really easygoing like that.
That is a cool nickname.
He is easygoing.
Yeah.
He is easygoing with it. That's for sure. He's He takes the ribbing pretty good that we give him.
I'm still praying Jesus is going to grow it back.
Well, maybe he will to make us be quiet.
Hey, one of these days it will. It'll be like, look, I got a finger.
Yeah. Then it'll be really weird to explain your nickname.
Then it becomes very difficult.
Yeah.
You call me Miracle then.
Yeah.
So, no, that'd be a cool
That'd
nickname.
be too cool.
Oh, that would be too
See?
cool.
He's figuring
I'm
it
catching
out.
on real quick.
Yeah.
So what is a typical workout? I know it changes between, who's doing it, but
Yeah.
what's something look like for you?
So typically, we'll just base it off of the 5 a.m. We get there right at 5 a.m.
Okay.
Like that is a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
This is at the football field?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
At,
All right.
at the high school football.
Practice
Okay.
it. We park at the tennis court and walk in.
Okay. All
If
right.
anybody shows up late, we do burpees.
We
at
do
the end.
burpees.
They're accountability burpees.
And guess what? Someone always shows up late, so I just factor in 10 burpees.
So the person that shows up late doesn't have to do the burpees?
No,
We
they
all
do.
do.
Everybody
Oh, you all
does.
do.
Yeah, we
Oh.
all do. So it starts 5 o'clock on the dot. We usually get into our core principles, things like that. We warm up till about 5:05, and then we do the actual workout till about 5:35 or so, and then we jump into our circle of trust, our topic, our little counterama, which is what we count how many people showed up. We take a video, like an accountability video with our names, call that the nameorama, and then we always end in prayer. And usually we're done right about 5:45. It's okay to go over. Just know you're going to be doing burpees. Some of us go over on purpose because we love burpees.
Wait a minute. If you go past 5:45, you do burpees?
You do
Yes.
burpees, yeah.
Why don't you guys go tackle him?
I've tried. He's too quick.
Or a sock or a bandana put over, tied over his mouth.
Yeah.
So pretty much it's the same, but whoever's in charge that day, the cue, you design it start to finish.
Yeah.
Whatever you're feeling. Like I said, we've had a guy in Dexter before. His name's Nose Job. Let's not get into that name. We're not going to. He decided to do P90X yoga for 45 minutes, and it was tough.
Yeah,
It was tough.
I've done P90X
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
It was tough.
I was sore for about 3 days.
So
I
it
decided.
really gives people the advantage and the expectation of how it feels to lead something like that. We always end it, especially if it's a first cue. We're not going to go into that either. We end it with like do goods, do betters to help improve for the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, like I remember when I did my first one, and I'm again not a workout person, but it was awesome. Like part of it of having to prepare, and then also giving like the message at the end. Now I will say, when you're as out of breath as I am, trying to do a little preaching at the end of it,
It's going
you're
to be
breathing heavy,
right.
but it's really cool and it's challenging, and I love the part that it's rotating.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's part of being leaders. All of us need to do that.
Yeah.
And so
And the wonderful thing about the circle of trust is that like
That was where I was going.
each guy will have a different one because each guy is going through something
Yeah.
different. Now we can relate, but like if you come in and you do a circle of trust and it's just something you just randomly picked, we can tell.
yeah.
Like, but if it's something that you're going through, you've went through, like you're dealing with, we can also tell, and it really reaches the guys a lot better.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I've got a good example, and I won't go into names or what we talked about, but we had a group where we were talking about something that the very first one we went to, I believe, were something that men struggle with, and out of that came a group of 4 of us that meet up on Mondays just to talk about that issue and try to grow from it. And for me, that's what this is about. It's showing up, doing something hard together,
Yeah.
and then from that, and that's what we talk about, is making sure you stay connected throughout the week. Don't make this just something you show up on Saturday and do. That's part of it, is we need to stay connected so we can grow. You know?
And the thing about that situation is, in those instances, it's good to go over time because it wasn't just one guy talking about the issue. It was 5 and 6 guys jumping
I
in.
see. Oh, so
Yeah.
that's how you can go over
Yes,
time.
Yeah.
speaking,
Oh, okay.
speaking their testimonies, and that's how all that stuff transpired, and it's really an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So how do you have you had somebody come up, and obviously I'm not looking for a name or whatever, but the faith part kind of, I don't know if that's direct, scare them off, so to speak, or do they kind of know that going in, like to be prepared for that sort of thing?
I'll be honest with you. The faith part is, for me, it's very important, but
Yeah.
it's not
No,
a huge.
I totally agree.
It's not a huge portion of what we do, so I think everyone gets something different out of it. I think it's more about, for me, obviously my faith is extremely important. Most people that go there, but the idea is just to come there and lean on each other to get through life.
Yeah.
Life's hard.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially alone.
And I can talk about this a tiny bit because when I first joined F3, I was joining it as a workout group because I had been away from the faith for a while.
Okay.
I still believed, but I hadn't gone to church in probably about 20 years.
Wow.
And then I went and like I think my very first time going there, we had a really great circle of trust, and I was talking to Nosejob, the guy who invited me, and I was like, hey, I want what is going on with these guys, like recommend me some churches. And so since then I've been going to church and stuff.
That's wow, what a great testimony.
Yeah.
Wow.
And F3 is not by any means a faith driven entity. We always lead off with our conversations like, hey, F3 is not a Christian based group, however we are.
Yeah.
So we're going to speak on it.
Okay.
You know, obviously, if anybody has any kind of issues or whatever, they're free to kind of linger back, do their own thing. But we don't force anything.
No.
Like
No. I didn't take it as that. I was just curious wow, that's even better. That's the opposite of what I could imagine, so to speak, is that somebody's like, I like it right up until this kind of thing. But that's the opposite. That's great.
It's been really cool. My wife will tell me the first time I went, which again, it was the workout. I already told him, he knows. But it was, I came home and my wife was like, you look different. And I was like, yeah, it was awesome. It was just, I was glowing. It was really cool to be amongst people that struggle with the same stuff and just to hear that you're not alone with it. I understand it's not a faith-based thing, but that's the devil's best tool, is to get you to feel alone. Like, hey, you're by yourself. You can't do this. You're unique in your struggles, and why are you doing that? And then you see a bunch of guys that struggle with the same stuff.
Rising tide rises all boats.
No, I know, but no. What's the other thing you always say? Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. It's a group, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're made to be
We're community.
a community.
A community.
And 3 is a community.
Right. Yeah.
So we are made in His image with the fact that we need to be around others, and that's.
No, that's right. That's what.
I was just sitting here thinking of like COVID. And I don't want to change. I don't want to chase all that, but I'm just saying that actually did the opposite to us. That tried to keep us apart. Which that's what made. I thought that
we're designed to be in community.
Right.
We are.
Right. That's where I was going with that.
I think that's why to isolate yourself is.
But it's very easy.
So easy.
Because I think the selfishness comes into it a little bit. Like you think you like the time. I mean, you may think you like a little gummy, but I mean, like, but
you find out,
but
you don't.
Next thing you know, it isolates you.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're either you feel guilty or shameful, and it's in a group when you could be trust. The guilt and shame goes away.
Yes,
because there is no condemnation in Christ.
And the wonderful thing is these men, they will reach out. They do care that you are there. Like this last weekend, I was thinking up excuses as to why not to go, and I woke up, and on my phone, I had like 2 different people who had reached out to me after I had told them, I don't think I'm going to go, and they were like, hey, we'd still love to have you here. Like, we still want you here, and I was like, okay, I'll go. Because sometimes you don't want to get up really early.
Ever.
Yeah, ever.
I was just gonna say.
Well, I've done it too. I didn't make it this weekend, but I mean, I was up at that time. But
so Tuesdays at 5, Saturdays at 6.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Okay.
So, but I mean, like, you always feel better after you go.
You feel so much better.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, would there be any reason that you could think of that somebody shouldn't come?
No.
If you don't want to grow.
Yeah, that'd be the
I mean, I don't mean to be that, but like, hey, if you're in your head about just, I can't do the work. Yes, you can. You can just come out and walk.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Like, you came out and you got to join in the fellowship. You just did, well, that's fine. We just want to be there.
I mean, like, all my health issues would be way too long to express on here, but I mean, like, anybody could do it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, literally, 2 years ago, I couldn't walk that track once. Yeah. I mean, I walked about 1.25 miles that day in the time that y'all worked out. So
yeah, just come. Like, if you come out and you think the workout's too much, look, we're gonna push you to be like, if we think you can do it, but if not, do what you want to do, but be with us. You know, just
That's
I
part
mean,
of.
I'll be honest with you. I'm planning to go. I'm gonna go walk.
Yeah.
And if you think that's what you could do it with me.
Yeah.
That's all we ask.
I mean,
Yeah, and it's wonderful when you invite somebody and they actually show up.
It is.
Because you're the first person I got to successfully show up, and I was just like, yes, this is awesome. And then you enjoyed it, and I was like, yes, that's even better.
So, you got any cool stories? I thought Jesse's was really cool about the part about church. You got any others that you can think of? I mean, not necessarily that, but something similar that you've seen somebody grow, or you've seen them step up and take some leadership positions or anything. And you don't have to even give their name or nickname or whatever.
Yeah.
Just an interest, some cool stories.
I can attest to the growth part again, just because when I started F3, I really didn't have very many like friends. Like I had like one or two, but like I really didn't talk to anybody. I wasn't social or anything. And since then, I started in February. I'm now one of the SLTs, and I keep in contact with all these guys, and it's really amazing. And the me that was a couple months ago, had I got offered the SLT position, I would have said no immediately. I would have been like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want that responsibility. And it's not necessarily even a lot of responsibility. You're more like, how do I phrase this?
insecure.
Well, you're more like, for the SLT position, I was going to say it's not a whole lot of responsibility. You're more like kind of leading, but you're not in control.
Yeah.
So like if there's like decisions to be made or anything, it is as a group. But back then I would never have done that. Like
You would have doubted yourself.
yeah, I would have been like, no. And I think when Nose Job offered me, when he was stepping down and he offered me...
They're snickering every time I say that.
Yeah. When he offered me his position, I think I told him, I said, I want to say no, but who I am now, I know I should say yes. And so I said yes.
I think
Well, that's the growth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think the cool part, and I don't know if they're yet with like insane stories, but you can see it happening. It's like the first chapter of it. But you can, for me, it's just showing up and then having all these external talks with people. Like when I did my workout, I was like the third one I think I did. I did a cornerman workout, which let me first start by saying I forgot how long a track is. And so
I've been wanting to talk to you about that too.
Yeah, my bad. So I told you guys, the faith is a big part of what I like. So I did the cornermen off of the 4 men that carried the gentleman through the ceiling and to meet Jesus.
Yeah,
And in your
yeah.
life, you need at least 4 people, if not more, to hold your corner and hold you accountable.
Yep.
And in that, I found a lot. Jimmy's one of them, and then Shell, another guys in the group, is one of those for me. And me and him have been that way for a long time before we even started this. And so, just having that in your life of people that'll hold you accountable. We went to the first 3 workouts, and now I'm in 3 or 4 group chats of guys that struggle with different stuff. But we hold each other accountable.
That's what I was going to
yeah.
say. Do you gain accountability partners out of this as well?
Yes.
Absolutely. Some are very eager to tell you.
Yeah.
That hey, you're not there.
Yeah.
Why are you being?
Why are you being there?
Yeah. Why aren't you there? Kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
Why are you being weak-minded? Kind of all that stuff together.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, just I don't know. That's the cool part for me is, just having people that are gonna walk with you. And
Right.
part of that for me is always my struggle has always been a very defensive person. So if someone tries to tell me I'm doing something wrong, it's I'm not doing something you're doing. And this has withered that away to where it's like I trust these people.
Yeah.
Faith is trust.
Yeah.
So you trust these people that if they're telling you something, it's because they love you and they want you to be better. And so we're starting to grow that. So, yeah.
Do you guys see this group doing any community projects? Or I mean, I know. It sounds like you do within the group. Like you said, you helped somebody move Saturday. Do you see this expanding to do? And I'm just throwing stuff out there, feeding people or giving helping with clothes. I mean, just anything like that. Do you see that going to that, or is
that's definitely the ultimate goal. If you look nationwide,
Okay.
there's bigger locations like Atlanta, North Carolina. You know, them guys are already doing that. They're helping with food
They've
drives.
been on the East Coast for about,
Yeah.
you said 2011.
2011.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's the ultimate goal. You know, obviously, it's easy for us to try to reach out to people, but if people need help, you know, they're more than welcome to
I
reach
have
out
ideas,
as
but
well.
I'm not going to share them on here.
Okay. We're not mowing your grass for you.
No, it's bigger than that.
Okay.
Hey, and again, with the fellowship or with the faith and fellowship part, that's part of it is doing what you're called for. We've got a bunch of men that want to do things, so we need to be able to do that. So for sure, the community.
And we're actually in talks now. We're pitching ideas back and forth. F3 is a men only group.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah.
but we have these things that we call black ops, where you can kind of do an off kilter thing, maybe go golfing or something.
Yeah.
So I think pretty soon, in maybe like a month or so, we're going to put an afternoon workout together, but where, you know, wives and kids and other people can come and experience it. Maybe it'll help them want to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you say this now, or did we say it before? You got to be 18 to join.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody said that a while ago.
Yeah, that's what we're putting the cutoff at. It
Yeah.
gets a little. You
No.
know,
I think that's reasonable. I was just asking because
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I knew we either talked about it. I couldn't remember if we talked about it here. I should say. I couldn't remember if we talked about it upstairs.
Yes, sir.
I know there are some locations that, like, if you're a parent and you want to bring like your younger son, you can do that. I would talk to, like, if you're interested in that, if you're listening to this and you're interested in that, I would talk to the leadership there and kind of get the go ahead if whether or not, just because.
And there may be special days, things like that.
Yeah.
Like
You might
talk about family.
you might not want a younger kid doing the cinder block stuff, like
Right.
I think it'd be hilarious.
at first.
Depending on how young they are.
Get out there
I
and
was
show
just
you
gonna
up,
say,
man.
Oh, everyone. Yeah, no problem. I mean, we are out there throwing cinder blocks sometimes, so maybe.
Like when you say a cinder block, you're talking about the
Foundation.
Are they
block.
8 pounds?
It depends on how much you shave them down. Hey,
I think they're close to
I think
Hey,
He's got a styrofoam
I was
one.
thinking he's
hey, you can get it to handle down.
I think
Is
there.
it the
closer-
ones with the holes
I meant-
in
yeah,
them?
I think
and-
they're close to 30
to,
pounds.
I meant to
Pretty sure,
suggest
yeah.
bringing one and like setting it down there with the F3 logo
Yeah.
on it. Like that probably would have been cool today, but
Yeah.
I've got one in my car.
I've got one in my truck.
Yeah.
I hide mine, so I don't have to look
Yeah.
at it till Tuesday and Thursday,
Right.
Saturday. So I'm just teasing.
I'm pretty sure.
8 by 8 by 16.
Yeah.
It says it's 35.
Yeah, they're.
Oh, it
heavy.
is.
What the
They're
heck?
Every bit of it.
Is it really? I would not have guessed that.
Nope.
I don't know where I got 8 pounds from.
And every time you walk out there, it seems like it gets heavier.
Oh, I'm sure it gets heavier toward that 35 minutes or
Yeah.
whatever that you're dragging those things around.
But I'm pretty sure I had a lighter one, and then when we did Shell's workout, we were tipping them over. I'm pretty sure I got someone else's. It seemed heavier when I walked.
It's like the movie Holes. This is my shovel.
This is my shovel. Someone took my shovel.
you,
Someone's shovel was shorter, so the hole didn't have to be as long. That was my cement block.
Yeah.
That was.
You get to the end of a workout and you're doing a rifle carry and you're like, oh, this feels
Yeah.
a lot heavier.
You
But
have to
there is
carry 'em
something-
like a rifle over your head. Is it?
It's whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So Saturdays, we did walking lunges with them, and then so I did kind of what Saturday's workout was. We started at the goal line, and we did walking lunges to the 25. We did a workout for a minute, overhead carries to the 50. Did a workout for a minute.
I see.
I want to go on this because you keep messing with me. So he was talking about how hard my first workout was. His first workout, we started at the 100-meter.
On the track.
On the track. And you did walking lunges 100 meters and did a workout and did that for 30 minutes.
Yeah. To be fair to me, I have not been to a track in a while, and so I worked up the workout in my head, and then when I got out there, I looked at the track and I looked at Sean. I was like, is this longer than it used to be? Is this a quarter mile?
it's a quarter mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my bad.
But you don't have to do the coupons. Like, not every workout is going to have a coupon. So Tuesday I led one, and no coupons in that one. So
Which would be the cement blocks.
Okay.
But also, if you want to do the workout without it, you're welcome to.
Yes.
Like if you come and you're just not, then
You're
don't
like,
do
there's
it.
no way.
We're not going to press you into it. We trust that you're going to give the effort that you want to give or that you need to give.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Again, that's the part I want to like tell everyone in stress is come to it. Do not let it be, I can't do this, because that's not the case. You'll be able to do something and join in the fellowship with us. So.
Right.
If there's different levels of fitness in there.
I try to always design mine by time and not reps.
Yeah.
That way, if somebody needs a little bit extra break, they can still do that.
Yeah.
While everybody else on a different level can keep going.
So you're saying that you don't have to do 100 lunges or whatever.
Depends on the person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But that's okay. Well, that makes sense
Yeah.
because if you may be able to do 100 lunges a whole lot faster than the
Right.
next guy, and he might be out there till 7:30 trying to do them all.
Right.
For example, we had a basketball player out there doing lunges, and he can do them all the way down the field. Me, I would take 2 or 3 steps, then do a lunge. 2 or 3 steps, do a lunge. Some didn't go all the way to the ground, but it's the effort. Just keep moving.
Yeah.
And that's what I do love about where Jimmy, he's very good at. It's a time-based thing.
Yeah.
So you're giving the effort, but you modify to what you need.
And there's reasons behind that. We have our credo. It's our creed. Is leave no man where you or leave no man behind, but leave no man where you found him. So if you get to doing those kind of workouts where it's based off of doing lunges for a distance, one, you've got this new guy that feels terrible because he's way back here behind,
Right.
and I don't want people to feel like that.
Right.
And then two, us as I guess you could say the more fit, once we get to where we're going, we do what we call pick up the 6. So we're always holding a plank until everybody is back, and then we can continue on with the workout.
You're
Yes.
planking?
Until everybody gets back to the point.
Yeah. Or you can go and you can join someone. Oh, sorry. Or you can go and you can join someone who is like, let's say, farther behind in the workout. Say they still got 15 push-ups and then, or Merkins as we would call them, and then they still have to do their lunges. You can go and you can do with them their 15 push-ups. They still have to do their full set and everything, but they're not doing it alone. And you can kind of go and you can cheer on that guy. And
Right.
It's a really good.
As one of the guys that's normally the last to finish, I can attest. It's nice. One, you see they are planking, so you do want to push yourself. But two, they'll come finish it with you and everything. So
The rest of the team planks, or just you have somebody designated that day, so to speak?
no, everyone that's finished.
Let's say our goal is to do walking lunges from the 50 to the goal line.
Okay.
You're going to get that 7-foot tall basketball player that's done first because one lunge is 15 of mine. So he gets there, and when he's done, he holds a plank until the very last guy gets there. So as you come in, you either hold a plank or you go back and you help pick up, motivate them a little bit.
I see.
So we all finish together.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Okay, so the plank is on the elbows, all right?
Right.
Is that right?
Either or, high plank, low plank.
Oh, okay.
But as F3, our mission, we love to have competition.
Yeah.
But that's not our goal. We
Yeah.
want everybody to finish satisfied and
Right.
The goal is to grow, which means we need to all come back.
Yeah.
So if we're only doing one speed, people, I wouldn't be back. I mean, if I showed up and thought I'm holding all these men up and they're not liking that I'm taking forever, that I have to modify, I wouldn't have been. But it's not that way. It's just come here, get better. We're all going to finish, and then we're going to meet, have some coffee and faith and fellowship. So.
Do you go to the pavilion over there?
Yes, sir.
Is that where you
Yeah.
have that at?
Mhm.
That's-
Yeah.
Okay.
So we use that. Luckily, we got a really good location because again, we are out there, hot or cold, rain or shine. So your first one, it was raining. The field was flooded. We were crawling through water. But if it's any kind of like lightning and thunder, we still want to be out there, but we want to be safe.
Sure, of course.
So we can move the tables in that pavilion and do it under cover.
And we did that.
We've done that.
Second
once.
workout, second workout was that way. Noah was running it. And
Yeah.
he was able to switch it up. We did a workout under the pavilion that was actually terrible too. So shout out Noah.
That's because it was more reps than anything.
It's so many reps. But to speak on his was really cool. We did sets of one, and then so you did one overhead, one curl, one push up, and then you did all the way to 12 and then back down. So 1 and then 2 and then 3. His purpose being, I was like, we're never going to get this done. That was the point. You can't do anything. You can't finish anything by yourself. You need God. And he tied it really well. Of course, it's what he does.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And shout out Sikeston schools for letting us do that.
I was just getting ready to ask that.
Absolutely.
I assume you had to get some sort of permission, or you had to
Yes.
talk to them,
Yeah.
or whatever.
I'm real close with the staff there, and the principal's really good, Dr. No.
Yeah.
I went through them. I cleared it through them before I did
Yeah,
anything.
sure.
Hey, this is what we're doing. We're gonna have center blocks.
I'm on the school board. I was sitting there thinking, I'm sure
Right.
somebody
Absolutely.
talk
Absolutely.
Yes,
through
yes,
that.
sir.
Yeah, great. No. I think it's fantastic. I mean, it's a public field, so technically, I don't know that you
Well, it's-
had to ask, but you want to do everything the right way, of
Yeah,
course.
absolutely. And hopefully, if they're listening, we need a key to that bathroom. Because sometimes
I may be
we're
able
out
to
there.
help you with that.
Sometimes
Yeah.
we're out there for
There's
a couple
coffee
hours.
flowing. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just
The bath. Let's see where.
by the guest side.
Oh, on the other side.
Yes,
Okay, now
yeah.
that I don't know about. Okay,
Yeah.
because there's one on the home side.
Home side, yeah.
But I'm sure it's locked as well.
Yeah. We
But
didn't really look.
There's not very many trees out there. That's the problem.
But it is kind of cool because we had everyone come in, and having such a cool venue is awesome. Like having that many people and being able to show Sikeston. I don't know.
Yeah,
there's some
no,
pride
I'm-
in that as a guy that was born and raised here. So.
I'm the same way. I've had that very similar feeling
yeah.
toward that, and I'm glad they were open to it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Because I guess at that point you could go to the complex or something. I mean, I don't.
Just doesn't.
We had a few different locations, but realistically, for what we do, the football field was by far the best and safest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just for. Are there still lines on the field? There's not lines on the field.
Not right
is-
now,
Okay, I was
no.
gonna say.
Now I was out there Easter egg hunting for a while, trying to find any sign of anything, and
There are lines on the practice football field, I think.
Yeah.
They were practicing today.
yeah,
Football was? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have Sunday afternoon workouts.
Yeah. So I know there's line. I mean, it's just right behind it. Actually, between the actual field and the field house.
So we've got Noah. His nickname's Bluey.
Bluey?
Bluey. I want to say he's a blues fan or something. I don't know how he got that.
I don't remember.
I'm not sure, but he's gonna get some cones. So we'll have some markers out there.
Oh, okay.
But the pavilion was massive too because
Yeah.
it rained. We're going to be out there no matter what, but it was lightning that day.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
yeah.
being able to go to the pavilion and still meet up and have coffee was really cool.
Right.
So it's perfect.
So, when did this start here?
It would have been
a month and a half ago, maybe.
Yeah.
It hasn't. It's pretty new.
Oh,
It's
okay.
new.
So
The
this is
official
still.
launch was
Yeah,
yesterday.
it's
Well, I knew that, but I knew you had been
Well, we've
having
done
some workouts.
You've done a workout. I've done one.
Boomer's done a few.
You've done one. 4 weeks ago, maybe a month.
Oh wow,
I've done two already.
You done two? Okay,
Mhm.
I lose track.
Yeah.
Boomer. That's an interesting name. Chris.
He's
Berman.
Oklahoma. He went to Oklahoma
Oh,
State
Boomer-
or Oklahoma
Boomer
State fan.
Sooner- or
So
no.
they named him Boomer because
Oh, 'cause-
humbling. So
So
you know,
he went.
He does not
went to
like
Oklahoma State or
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
No, he went to Oklahoma State. He
I don't know
doesn't
if
like
I
Oklahoma.
can't remember if Show went there, but he's not. He's an Oklahoma State fan, or he went there, so they named him.
Yeah,
Boomer
so they named
because-
like for Boomer
Because I think
Sooner.
they boom
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
we just went to a Sooners game.
Micah,
Well-
my brother, and I. This is we done 5 years now.
Let's see, Auburn, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, 4 years.
We've done 4, so we've gone to an away Mizzou game, and so this year we went to Oklahoma. We drove out to Norman
That's
to
awesome.
watch Mizzou at Oklahoma.
This
What a
year-
great season for
this-
Mizzou football, by the way.
Well, except they fell apart when they really needed to play
We
well.
couldn't.
that is-
we couldn't move the ball against Oklahoma for
No,
nothing.
As Mizzou fans, though, that's
Oh,
we've
yeah,
come
listen.
to accept that.
but we're
as-
going to go Ole Miss and watch them.
Yeah.
Like that's the first game we've watched them lose.
yeah,
Is it?
No, Auburn.
Auburn.
No,
They lost.
Auburn. We lost to Auburn because remember it was like the fumble on the 1 yard line.
I kept telling them we had the ball in
They had a thicker
in
kicker.
regulation, had thicker kicker than,
yeah.
but we had it on like literally the 10-inch line, and I'm like, guys, just punch it in, and you could tell he was setting up for a field goal. And I'm like, what are we doing? There's too many variables, and he missed it.
What was
If
it?
Then
we
we're going
were
to overtime.
tied.
Then we're going to overtime. We're
You
going
know we're going to lose in overtime.
Correct.
Well, we went in and we I think we held Auburn the first time, didn't? Yeah.
Yeah.
We had the ball. And if we'd scored a touchdown, we'd have won.
Or a field goal.
And then Pete fumbled the ball on like the 2 yard line.
No. He was diving to the end zone and lost it out the back of the end zone.
That is
Yeah.
That's so Mizzou.
that's so
Before it
Mizzou.
cracked the
yeah,
the
before
goal
it broke
line.
the plane of the goal line. Oh,
It
yeah.
was inches. I mean, like look, and then Well, I was at Vanderbilt this year too, and that was inches. I mean, like we just lost that one in inches too.
I thought you said this all the time. Every time you go, we lose.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
You weren't with us.
Have we won? We beat Mississippi State.
In Kentucky.
That's right.
Remember
did
because
beat
we had the fake punt.
I thought we were going to get a scrap at Kentucky.
I can say similar. Every time I go to a Cardinals game, they lose. But I went last night and they won.
They did win.
So,
Yeah.
reverse curse.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to reverse it. Reverse it. Well, it's been fun for us to do. It's sort of it's not F3, but it's bonding for us.
Fellowship.
It's fellowship between
Yeah.
my brother and our brother-in-law, and we get to do that. It's good for us, and we usually go a day or two. I mean, you travel on
Fellowship's
Friday.
got no clear
Yeah, we're
what
getting.
it looks like.
But we're getting to the point where we're going to start flying. So I'm
I'm not going to drive to South Carolina or Tallahassee or Texas or whatever. Norman was. That was a
trip.
Do y'all try to make it an SEC game, or does it?
Yeah, no, we're trying to go
it's
to
a Mizzou SEC. We're trying to go to all the
SEC stadiums. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Yeah.
That's really cool. Because I was actually having a conversation with my wife last night because I'm a huge baseball fan. I told her, I said, Busch Stadium does a really good job at making it, probably better than, does a really good job at making it seem like live and festive. And she's like, well, have you been to other stadiums? I was like, well, no. So I'm sure it's better, but I've not been anywhere.
I will have to say, of the stadiums we've gone to and what they do, when you say Auburn,
we got to go back because
Auburn's got to be.
Hey, we had too good of seats.
Oh gosh,
we had two. Like literally, could reach out and touch the hedges almost. Like
but the problem was we couldn't see the field.
Couldn't see the field because
you're so close.
Well, we were down so far we couldn't see over the Mizzou bench.
The second row. I mean, and they had these.
We're watching the game on the jumbotron. I'm like, my neck's hurt.
We got to go back, but I would go back because the pageantry of that place is just awesome.
My gosh.
When the eagle comes around the stadium and just,
that is pretty cool. They have like a hype man in the middle of the field before the game, and he's getting the whole crowd going, and I'm like, this is insane.
And then like going into the stadium, like the area around it's really pretty compared. Like it's just really nice.
Yep.
Really.
I'm not sure there's anything more powerful than SEC football.
It's a pretty big deal.
It's fun. I mean, Oklahoma was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty cool to see the wagon come out and then the cannons or the boomers.
Oh yeah.
Boomer sticks.
Yeah, exactly. Well, fellas, we are. I'm very intrigued by this. I won't say we. I know Mike is obviously intrigued. I'm thinking that I may give it a try myself.
Yeah,
I'd love to come out there and just for the fellowship part. And,
yes, sir.
And you'll get respect.
Yeah, and a fun nickname.
That's exactly what I was looking for. That was what I was hoping
I'll
for.
fight for a good one for you. I'll lose, but I'll fight for it.
You're welcome. I appreciate that. Or, sorry,
Khakis.
Yeah, sorry.
I had to fight for mine.
I had to fight for
And
it.
by fight, I mean complain.
I was afraid if he wasn't going to get the name Khakis, he wasn't coming back.
Oh my!
And by that,
and I needed him.
It might have been threatened. So.
You might have held that over their head for ransom. I got a couple other questions here.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if I can get back to them.
It's definitely good, and showing up once doesn't mean you're committed. We just want you to come out and try it, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to get there and you're going to realize, man, this is what I needed. This is what I've been missing.
I think that's a good point. Like you show up, it's not something you're signing on to. You can come and you can not come, but I do think, at least for all of the people that have come recently, because they've all come back,
you can come every now and again.
Yeah,
you don't have to come every single time.
Yeah,
it just fills a hole that I think a lot of men have, where it's you just feel like you're walking through life alone, and then you get there and you're like, all right, all these guys are here doing this, trying to grow and struggling with some of the same stuff I'm struggling with. So let's get it together.
What do you hope F3 or what the Forge? Excuse me. What do you hope it looks like a year from now? Have you thought that far, or have you?
Kind of. I mean, brainstorming to myself. I'm a very forward thinker. I would hope. Obviously, we want it to get as big as it needs to get. I would hope it doesn't get. And I don't mean this in a negative light. I hope it doesn't get too big to where we can't control it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, if it gets like that, we'll make more groups.
Yeah,
and that would be
That's
good.
what I was getting ready to say. what's a controllable group size? I mean, in your, 15, 20, 30?
20 this week it was fun.
I would say it depends on the person leading the group.
I see.
You know, once you get to too many people, it's hard to control who's what, where, how you design the workout. I would hope that we would get, you know, I'm not afraid to say 30, 40 people.
Yeah.
Helping out the community, doing our annual due diligence and letting people know who we are and why we're doing what we're doing.
Right.
I think that's a solid goal.
Yeah, that's the cool part about the faith part of it too. Is it's out of our hands. We're going to show up and do what God's told us to do, and
we're gonna keep reaching out. We're gonna keep letting people know what we are. We're gonna keep showing up, and we just hope that people will be there with us.
Yeah.
Kind of on that level you talked about, like, you know, Art Sikeston, and then we were talking about forwards, but many people from this listen. This is throughout the United States, right?
Yes.
And how would they learn where those?
So if you get on the website, they have a option that will let you look up. You type in your zip code, and it'll show you nearby F3 locations.
Oh, okay.
And it'll say like kind of when the next date is, all that stuff. So you can, it's really easy.
Well, what advice or what would you tell somebody if they're hearing this for the first time and they hear about this and they live in Charleston, New Madrid, Cape, whatever?
Yeah.
What would it, and they're like, man, I'd really like to do this. I'd like to do it in my hometown, sort of thing.
So Greenspan is kind of the
Taylor.
Yeah.
He's a banker.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Eventually, you kind of forget everybody's actual name.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was sitting there. I was laughing.
But he actually has a really good story about this, because when we got started in Dexter, and he'll tell it. He tells it better because it's his story. But he actually heard about it on a podcast.
Oh.
And so he just kind of, I can't remember exactly how he did it, but he just kind of reached out to somebody, and they were like, okay, well, here's how to use the website to kind of figure out how to start it. And there was, I think, another guy locally that was looking to start it in, I think, maybe Poplar Bluff around the same time. Like I said, it's not my story to really tell.
No, I understand.
But they just kind of went in and got started around here, and since then it's really taken off.
Yeah.
Well, and the cool part is, like, reach out to us or Taylor, because the Dexter group we probably wouldn't. We wouldn't be going without the Dexter group, because Taylor sent me and called me, sent me an email, peer pressured a little bit. He'll know about doing it, and it took me a long time because I procrastinated it. But it ends up working. So without them, call another group that's doing it, and we'll show up. Like if there's one in New Madrid, we will show up and do your workouts. Help you, because it's passing on. Taylor got us started. It's our turn to help someone else get started.
And to answer your question, that's what we're hoping for. We want somebody that's well driven in Charleston to want to open this up in Charleston.
Yeah.
Just like I did. We'll come up here, get a few workouts in. We'll let you lead up here, and then we'll go down there to help you jumpstart Charleston. Cape Girardeau. That's our next big goal. Is we need to try to get somebody in Cape.
Yeah.
And if you're curious, Dexter has a Facebook page. So just message them just message us on Facebook.
Okay.
And we'll get back to you. We'll do everything we can to help you get started, because the thing about F3 that I found very quickly, like it becomes very apparent, is like it's such a good thing that you can't keep it to yourself.
Yeah. Right.
You're just I'm just constantly like, I'm at the gym or I'm at work or something, and I'm just like, hey, have you heard about F3? It's this men's workout group thing I do, and
it's kind of cool to go to church and see everyone limping the same.
Yeah.
Everybody's legs.
I walk in, Jimmy's like, you hurt? And I was like, no, duh. And I see 3 other people limping. So you know who was there.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if they're interested, they can reach out or they can show
go
up.
to the website or just show up.
Yeah. What do you want men that aren't involved in this right now? What do you want them to understand about this? And we've kind of asked this before, something similar. What do you want them to understand about what you're trying to do here? I know you're building leaders or trying to build leaders, but come try it out. Is that? I mean, come give it a shot.
I think, come try it out. Don't be overwhelmed, but 2, just you're not alone. Like if you feel like you're alone or you need help and it's just come out, join us, and just it'll work, and you'll become someone that craves it. I think that's like my wife is shocked at how much I enjoy it.
Mm.
She, I'm not a great as far as working out. It's not my thing. I don't love it. I like playing pickleball, golfing. I like but the workout part I don't give as much time as I should.
Right.
But I love it. So just show up and join the fellowship and just see what it's about. And again, you're not signing on the dotted line. If you show up and it's not for you, that's perfectly fine. But you can still stay connected.
No contracts or anything.
Yeah.
And there's literally no like athletic level we're looking for.
No.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So my very first Q in Sikeston, unfortunately, I had a pretty serious knee injury. So I was out there on crutches doing what I could do, which was the bare minimum.
Yeah.
I think that's why he hates me so much. Cause,
I wasn't
doing it.
Yeah.
We've got a guy that's currently going through physical therapy that can't do anything lower body, but he still shows up.
Yeah.
So come out, do as much as you can, and just try to better yourself.
No one is going to make you feel like you're not doing it.
Not at all.
That's not going to be what you find.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it.
And if they do, they're probably not
We'll
the
talk
right
to
place.
him. No, we'll talk to him.
We've got a guy in Dexter. His name's Double because he likes cheeseburgers and basketball.
Yeah.
And he's probably 260 pounds. He gets out there and he keeps moving, and we love it.
Yeah.
Just getting better. Yeah, that's what it's
I
about.
love the nicknames. Is that a part of it? I mean, is that part of the?
It is.
It absolutely is.
I mean, I'll be honest. I was against it. I love it.
Yeah.
I do. Seeing people give nicknames out and the key give nicknames.
Greenspan, he always leads off because we let him take charge of it because it's kind of his forte now. He always leads off. F3 is not a cult, but this is the most cult thing that we do. And we get all the FNGs, the new guys in a circle, tell us about yourself. It's kind of a staple.
I think part of it too is becoming a new person. Not that who you were is wrong, but having this new identity of, hey, this Mark. When I hear that name now, I'm like, okay, it's what I do for the Lord when I show up. It's,
Right.
Khakis means I'm going out there doing something hard and I'm bonding, and then when it's my turn to cue,
Almost like Saul becoming Paul.
yeah, like Saul becoming Paul.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't considered it like that.
He got a cool nickname.
I don't think. Does
So
that
is
count as
it-
a nickname? I feel like he just got a name.
He's got a name.
Well,
yeah,
that's
full
true.
new name.
That's true. So do they get the nickname like when you're like right then somebody thinks of it, or does it take
at
a
the
minute?
end of it, like in the circle
Yeah.
of trust?
Oh,
Normally they'll go through, they'll line up FNGs, friendly new guys, and he'll go through and weed out all the cool nicknames for sure. We'll get rid of that, and then he'll ask for. They'll talk to him, have a little conversation. What do you do? What's your profession?
yeah.
And then find something that
I
works.
think the day I was there, like the guy was from like Canton or somewhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, he was talking about the Football Hall of Fame, and I was like, no, it's Smuckers.
Oh yeah, Schmuckers.
Oh yeah, Bryson.
Because I was
Pastor
like, that's
Bryson.
where Smuckers the jelly is made at.
Yeah, so the cool story on that is our group chat. He's Pastor Bryson. He just started coming out, and he's from Ohio State. He's Ohio State fans from Ohio. I make fun of him all the time because they're sports programs, but still here. But I wanted to name him
We got the
Wolverine
Oh,
because Michigan.
Oh,
But I was told
gosh.
it was too cool.
y'all don't. He's a Ohio State
I'm
fan.
Ohio State fan
Are
too.
you? So
Gosh.
you know how much that would hurt.
Oh, Wolverine would be like a
Brutal.
like
Team
a,
up north.
Yeah, TTUN, that team up north. That's what Ohio State.
But I
fans
do
call
think
Michigan.
Smuckers fits him so well. So it kind of worked
Smuckers,
perfect.
that's hilarious.
And the only reason I knew that Smuckers was there is because
That's where they make it in Canton, Ohio.
Yeah,
I didn't
just
realize.
outside of it. It's right
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not.
Well, the only
either.
reason I know it is I went on a truck with my cousin one year, and it was like, I think it was around Christmas or something. Anyway, we went to Canton, and we had a jar to put Smuckers in.
I didn't even know that's how he got his name. I was not paying attention. I'll admit that. That makes it even better.
Still catching your breath, huh?
I was
He was focusing on breathing.
I was over there trying not to hurl.
Yeah.
Which he won't like to hear this, but I think Smuckers had hurled that day too.
Oh
so.
my god!
And again, don't hear this and think you're gonna have to come out here and do it till you throw up. Do it. Sometimes it just sneaks up on you.
That was a tough workout that day, though.
That was a tough one.
Whose was that?
It was fun, though.
That was Shells. That was the tip over the game we played,
Oh,
which was
yeah.
really fun.
Yeah.
And again, you could do. The problem is you can do it at your own pace, but as competitive
And
people.
But I'll be honest with you, I was sitting there thinking, like, I'm going to let everybody down. I'm like,
That's what I was thinking. But that's the thing. That's part of it is, like, you don't want to let
because
them
there's a
get down.
little, like, afterwards, I mean, like, if your team lost, then you had to kind
You
of
had
run
to
the
run.
track
Yeah.
or the field.
But I think he also had another workout that you could do, like you had to do if you won as well. It's like
He ended up
yeah,
being
you-
the winner had to do something too. So.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I have thoroughly enjoyed this.
Yes, sir.
I to get to know more about this. Is there anything else that you can think of that you want to mention about why somebody should come out, or just in general? Micah, you got anything that you can think of? I know you're a newbie still.
I'm very new.
I guess.
Hey,
I
we're
guess
all
I just
newbies.
get ready to say. Actually,
We're all
I guess
newbies.
everybody's newbie.
It's kind of like founding fathers,
Right,
So
right.
You come out now, you're part of the foundation because we plan to. I mean, we don't plan on stopping it.
I'll be honest with you, I think it's a great thing. You know, I just don't want people to come out because they don't feel like they could do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
me
like,
too.
come out. You're going to get fellowship.
Yeah,
You're going to get probably a word of God. I mean, it may be, or at least some inspiration, some kind of faith, and then all of that, you get to meet new people.
Yeah.
I've met a whole. I mean, like, I showed up. There was people there that I knew.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, there was. I mean, a few. I mean, so
yeah,
Hey, come work out with me. Trust me, you'll make it.
yeah.
But I'm with Mike on that. Like, the one thing that shouldn't keep you from it is I can't do it. You absolutely can. We'll make sure you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Just because I'm out there doing, I don't know, 30 push-ups does not mean you have to do 30 push-ups.
You know.
We just want you out there
hey,
bettering yourself.
you know, one of my biggest things is I'm a counselor by trade, and most people know that listen to this. Be a better version of yourself tomorrow than you were today.
Yeah.
And that's all this is about.
Yeah. This group is really fantastic for that. I can say that when I started, I was a very isolated person, very introverted.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm not I'm still a little introverted, but it's really so amazing how having this fellowship and having these guys who are encouraging you, but also holding you accountable, like you see such rapid improvement.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and that's not only faith or in your personal life or in your business life, but getting better each day. That's what a lot of this is about. So whether it's growing closer to God or being more God-like one day, or just being better than you were the day before, that's just what it's about. Just get a little bit better each day.
Wow. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
I highly encourage everybody. I'm going to come. I will commit to you. I will come for
Let's go.
to try it out.
That's
Now,
awesome.
I'm going to be gone this week, but I'm going to have to try to do it next week. So
Okay.
actually, I don't commit on the air. I'm going to have to commit.
That's what we
No, I
want.
am going to be gone Saturday. We're going to the beach, so I will be out of town. I'll have to let me think about Tuesday.
I won't be here, so you'll be in luck.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe you
who
can
is
break
running?
me in that
I
time.
think Boomer. Pretty sure it's Boomer, so prepare for some mobility movements.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now that we know that we're interested, like we'll be like a dog with a bone. Like
Yeah.
You'd be looking for what?
we'll be like a dog with a bone. We're not gonna drop it.
What are you looking at?
I was looking at the lightning round.
Oh, and I didn't print those off. I didn't even get any.
I was
Yeah.
kinda,
Yeah.
was looking to see if normally we end with.
Well, and it's better with like one person or two,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
with this one's not really a personal one. It's
Yeah,
about
I think most of those questions on there we'd already kind of answered.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
and-
exactly.
We want to thank you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is really
thanks.
cool.
Absolutely.
Thank Micah.
Yeah.
We'll thank Becky because Becky.
Well, that's true.
and
Yes,
Jesse.
that's true.
And Jesse. I mean,
So
like,
it
Yeah.
all comes back to Jesse then.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks,
Je-
Jesse.
I mean, like, that's how. I mean, I guess this is how that works. I mean, like,
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Just keep.
Yeah, because Becky mentioned to me, she was like, my husband has a podcast, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a great way to like, hey, have you heard about F3?
He took that and twisted it and said, "Let's
So
come out here."
this is all Jesse's brainchild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Jesse. And it's very nice to meet you. And Jimmy, I've known Blair for quite a
Yes,
while.
sir.
Yeah. Very nice to meet you guys. Thanks for giving up your time today to come in and talk about it. It's obviously, from my perspective, it's easy to see that you're all three passionate about it. And Micah is too. I can tell when he talks about it, how he talks about it, how it's a good thing for him and would be for others as well. So I'm definitely intrigued. I wanna try it and see how that goes and get my old body out there. I can play golf, but
Hey, we're gonna go. Hey, we're gonna get him back though because I've told Jimmy.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a golf trip, and that's my domain.
That's right. Let's put a stick in your hand, see how that
Yeah,
works.
exactly.
Can I drive the golf cart on that one?
Right.
But no, we would love to have you, and to anybody listening to this, we would love to have you.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for saying that. That's
whether you're a
great
Bearcat, a mule, or whatever.
Bulldog,
hopefully someday,
bulldog, or
hopefully someday a tiger or whatever. You
a
know,
blue jay
but
or an eagle or whatever.
This one happens to be in Sikeston, and
Yeah.
it's a great opportunity, people, and I say take advantage of it. You know?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, we end all of our podcasts. Oh, sorry.
Do y'all have 3 guests?
There we go.
Anybody
Yeah.
can y'all give us 3 people that you would suggest to come on the podcast?
You don't have to give 3 apiece, and don't even have to do one a person.
That's not my wheelhouse. I'll give you mine. You can give 2. How's that
Well, we've
sound?
talked about one on here. I think that sounds like he needs to be on here.
Who's that?
Noah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Noah
would
spoke
be
today
good.
at church.
Noah
would be good.
Yeah. Who's the one said that?
What?
Who said Noah? Somebody said Noah.
No, they just kept talking about Noah, and I was like,
No, but somebody mentioned him before though too. I don't remember who said that.
I can't remember.
Anyway, yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
So like
we'll give you that one. We'll get Noah. There'll be one. How about that?
that'd be one. So people just in Sikeston or in the F3 within.
Just anything.
Oh man.
Anything.
Yeah, not necessarily F3. Just in
Okay.
general. Who would you want to hear on here if you haven't heard them?
I'm trying to think.
We should have told. I should have
You know
mentioned this
what?
before.
I got one, and he's Will Hollifield.
I had him on.
Did he?
We just had him on.
Okay,
Just
well that
had
one
him
counts
on.
because I didn't know that. Will would
Yes.
be good.
We've had him on twice actually.
Yeah.
He's our only repeat guest.
Yeah,
Hey.
he is our repeat. We did a year end wrap up, basketball wrap up.
Will's one
he
of
was
the more
really
entertaining
good.
human beings.
He is very entertaining.
Very entertaining.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Well, we won't put you on the spot. You can give us
If you think of somebody,
yeah, I'll let you know.
do that.
Yes,
do
sir.
that. Yeah, let us know. We've got a list of people and we're rotating
Tell you
through
what,
them.
I'll have one for you at our F3 event.
Oh, so that'd be my. Look at him. Look
See,
at him.
hey, fellowship.
was it Perry that talked about Noah?
I think it was Perry. Yeah, we had Perry Harper on, who is the worship leader at Minor.
Yeah.
Perry, he and his wife have tried to they have revitalized the Charleston theater program. They just did Cinderella. Actually, today. We're recording on Sunday.
Yeah.
They did it Friday
And today,
and it was the first time they've had a play, a school
Since
play.
2006.
Yeah.
I got a
20
good one
years.
actually.
Yeah.
When you say minor, because I love Minor Baptist, but our church DOC, Justin Popes, our pastor, is diehard Sikeston.
Yep.
Even played on the Sikeston basketball team.
Yep, I know
He does.
Justin.
Yeah, Justin be a good one too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We've had a few pastors on.
We have. We sure
Good
have.
words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep, we sure have. Had some
We have
good.
my pastor, John McAfee.
Yep,
Yeah. Yeah.
John's a great guy.
I will say on the kind of F3 side and for the Dexter side, I would say try to get. It would be awesome to have Greenspan on.
Yeah, he'd be
Taylor.
great.
Yeah,
Taylor'd be
he's
great.
absolutely fantastic. He's kind of helped get it started in this area.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Okay, great. Thank you all for those suggestions. Those are helpful for us. But Micah and I, we end all of our podcasts with "Go Dogs" because I mean this is the
Yeah.
doghouse.
Yeah.
We're in Sikeston. That's just what we say. And of course,
And everyone has to say it, right?
you don't have to say it.
Okay.
That's okay, but we do. So.
Yeah.
We've had people say other things too.
Oh my gosh! My brother texted me and he listened to the Bible streams. We had the 2 young men from Charleston on just this past week. They're on. It's the current one that's out right now, and they said "Go Jays." And of course, my brother he listened. He was like, "Yeah, that one. I didn't really want to hear that." But
Those are good kids.
they are really fine young men.
Talk about you're good. They'd be good to come out
I
to
just
F3.
was
Hey.
swear I was thinking that.
I don't know why I haven't thought about inviting them yet. Well, they got like one letter that separates their entire
Yes,
identity.
Yeah.
it's Javon, Jayvon, and
JVon,
Javion,
yeah.
Jayvion.
Might reach out to them.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
once we get both of you into F3, every time you have a podcast,
Have to mention it?
Yeah, you have somebody on. You can have you
we
heard
can talk
F3?
about our soreness,
for sure.
but our enjoyment more
For
than
sure,
anything.
for sure, yeah. I was gonna say we may be sore if we start recording on Saturday, or a lot of times during football, basketball
Yeah.
season, we'll record on Saturday mornings because we're catching the Friday night game and we talk about that part, kind of the lead.
Even
off
if we record it through the week, we usually come together on Saturday morning.
Saturday
just give our the
and get you warmed up.
quarterback, the Monday, I guess Saturday morning quarterback,
Yeah.
or whatever, after football and talk about it and break it down and whatever like that. So yeah, I guess we get warmed up and be really stoved up.
go.
At least we're sitting down.
Yeah.
And we get you coffee, so
That's even better.
I don't drink coffee. I tell people
I'll
I'm
drink
not grown enough to drink coffee yet.
Oh gosh,
But I drink a water with you.
that's
Yes,
right.
sir.
That's
Yes, sir.
right. Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you guys for coming on and for doing what you do. It sounds like an unbelievable opportunity for men in our area, and here's to hopeful that it continues to grow.
yes, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you for your
Thank you.
passion and for your effort. Yep.
I'm Mike Harris.
I'm Matt Tanner.
Go
Go
Dogs.
Dogs.